my dudes, and welcome to my August plan with me. This month I decided to get like super artsy and creative with my theme, and I took inspiration from Pinterest, where I saw a lot of watercolor flowers and that kind of pretty summery design, and I decided that it being August and it being the middle of summer, I really wanted to channel those vibes. So yeah, for this page I used a really thin micron fine liner, I think the thinnest one, to draw the little circles. This is a design I'd seen on Pinterest. And then to the circles I added some flowers to just spruce it up a little bit, and the calendar underneath, because last month I found that I didn't really use my big calendar as much to look at it as I did to see where I was in relation to the rest of the month and the upcoming month. So I think a smaller calendar fits my needs more. So moving on to the next page, I of course had to do my habit tracker like last month, which I did actually kind of abandon close to the end of the month, but while I was at home and not on vacation, I ended up using it a lot. So I decided to keep that going because I like to see how my habits correlated to my mood. And then I added some pretty decorations to go along with the first page and the watercoloring I did on there. Moving on to the next page, I made a sleep tracker. And just like last month's, I didn't write in all the numbers I did last month because that was a chore. And then on the next page, this is something I don't think I showed in a video last month, but I made a gratitude log, and this month I decided to call it a few lines a day instead of a gratitude log. But this is basically where I just write a few thoughts I was having during that day or at the end of that day about how the day went or just how I was feeling in general. And I love it. I think it's a really good way to just let your thoughts flow and be more in touch with yourself. That sounds super cheesy, but you know. Then on this last page here, it actually got kind of crazy, you guys. You'll see by the end of this clip, but I started out doing calligraphy for the days of the week because I'd seen somebody doing this on Instagram and was really digging it. And I drew in shadows for all the letters and all that kind of stuff. But I actually ended up not liking how it looked. You'll see in a minute. On this page, I drew in a few little flower doodles to tie it into my first page. Then of course I did my weather and my tasks for the week. And my brain dump space, because brain dump is very important. So on to this next part, I tried to use my Tombows to do some watercoloring of the flowers on the bottom, but I didn't really like how it turned out. I felt like the August title at the top was too colorless. So instead of leaving it how it was, I put water over the previously drawn calligraphy and I smudged them to make them a light pastel yellow. Then I took the shadows, this was actually sort of challenging, I took the shadows that I had drawn on to the calligraphy and almost made them like really thin, ugly bubble letters. And from there I connected them, and I actually really like how this one turned out. It's kind of like ugly, but I like it. Yeah. I actually really like how this month is looking, and I love that I chose to do the yellow theme. I appreciated the fact that I did something a little different than my normal thing. It's a little bit more complicated than I'm used to, and I may not use the watercolor carrying on in weeks to come, but I'm actually very happy with how this month has turned out so far, and I'm excited to get to August. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed what you saw and that you liked my theme for this month. So please like and comment and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you next time.